welcome everybody here to TJ Ribs on a K-10. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers. Coach Banks never looks so good. Oh, wait a minute. He's not here. You never look so good. He's in California right now. Their hotel, the team hotel, is right across the street from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, where the San Francisco 49ers play. It said it's real cold over there in Palo Alto, California. They're going to play against Sacred Heart tonight. Hey, we're going to talk about that and a whole lot more. We got a lot of people in the house tonight. It's a watch party here for the Lady Jags basketball team as they play Sacred Heart 8 p.m. here tonight. We've got Coach Crenshaw in the house. He can't sneak in here. We got Coach White in the house. He's going to be on. Coach Jacobs is in the house tonight. We got Coach Sias is in the house tonight from the cheerleading squad. Whole lot more going on tonight. We're going to be talking about all the sports that is coming up. I tell you, I got an opportunity to go to Birmingham, Alabama, and watch the Lady Jags basketball game. First of all, in the first game, they defeated Prairie View A&M by 64-37. It's a 27-point victory, but at one point they led by 38 points against Sandy Pugh, which is a former coach here at Southern University. Unbelievable. Then the cheerleaders and the band came up on the very next day, which was that Friday, and we played against the number one team, Jackson State, in the SWAC, the team that almost beat LSU last year in the NCAA tournament. And I got to be honest with you, I've covered a lot of sporting events in all my years, 37 years on the air. I've covered a lot of sporting events, and I got to be honest with you, one of the best events I've ever seen in my life was that game against Southern University and Jackson State. They had 16 ties in that game and 16 lead changes in that game. It was a heavyweight fight from the moment of get-go. And unbelievable. So Southern University, with 28 seconds left, is down by 7 points. Game is over. I said that basically I did the Cardinal rule on the radio. It looks like the game may be over. Southern had a great season, and there are no timeouts left. There's no way they're going to be able to come back. But until, and this is incredible, that Southern University hit 3 3-point shots in 13 seconds. And that's how you got to do to win the game. Unbelievable, 13 seconds. And the first one is by a young lady who she doesn't hit three-pointers at all. She had 14 she tried all year. Then we get Aaliyah Futno coming down. She hits a three-point shot. That puts Southern within one. Jackson State goes down to the line. They have 2 free throws because Southern was fouling them. They have 2 free throws. She misses the first one and made the second one with 3 seconds left. Now, if she would have missed that second one, the game would have probably been over because they'd have fought for the rebound. That's 3 seconds off the clock. But she made that second one, put Jackson State up by 2. She comes down the court, Aaliyah Futno, running, and just before she gets to the top of the key, before the three-point line, she throws up a three-point shot. It goes in. All of our mouths were wide open. Mine, I was screaming on the air. I'm telling you, I have never seen anything like that in my life. Southern wins the game 65-64. Jackson State's nothing but tear valleys all over the place. They're crying like crazy. Hey, the Southern faithful who are here tonight with that table, they were so loud on the other side. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable loud sound. The band was there. The cheerleaders were there. It was a magical scene. Southern wins the game. So once again, we go to the championship game. And look, if Southern wouldn't have made the championship game, I told the UAPB people I was going to pull for you. They never been to the SWAC championship game ever. But since Southern made it, I'm saying bye-bye. I wear this on my shirt. I got to go for Southern University, so no hard feelings. They were the 7th seed in the tournament. They beat Southern earlier that year. So UAPB has a big basketball team. They got 2 big players on their basketball team who were their leading scorers, and they were unbelievable down the stretch. And our players couldn't contend with them, so UAPB took a 2-point lead at halftime. And I said, okay, Southern's going to have to get it going right here to make sure we don't get far away. Well, I said the only thing about it in the fourth quarter that if Southern University comes back and take the lead in the fourth quarter, we're going to win this game because UAPB is going to get out of their zone. And that's exactly what happened. I was on the nose with that. UAPB got out of their zone. Southern wins the SWAC championship 62-53. Their 6th championship they won. Now they're in California. They're playing tonight. The watch party right here. We got some Southern fans here. The watch party's tonight as Southern University will take on Sacred Heart, who is 18-13. They won their conference, Northeast Conference tournament as well. Southern 18-13. They're 18-14. Ought to be a great game. That is going to be tonight, and that'll be in Palo Alto, California in the play-in game. The winner of that game will play on Friday against the number 1 seed, Stanford, which they have the best player in the country that plays there. So, hey, it's NCAA tournament time, baby, and Southern University, the Lady Jags, are in there, and that's pretty awesome. We're very proud of them. They played well. They represented Southern University well, like they always do. It was absolutely unbelievable. Saw Coach Fontenot there, too. Coach Fontenot made the trip. The soccer coach made the trip all the way over there to Birmingham and supported the Lady Jags. It's unbelievable. The support, the love at SU is just incredible. For the men's basketball, how about Breon Whitley going to the HBCU All-Star game? That is incredible, and I love that. That man is unbelievable. Was named the second team for District 22 in the National Association of Basketball Coaches. So that's how he represented Southern University. He was a big player. He can hit from anywhere on the court, rather. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm talking about on the field now because we're talking about baseball. Baseball's got some big games coming up. Grambling State on March 17th through 19th. That's this weekend. They'll be at Grambling. They'll be at the University of Houston on March 22nd, at Texas Southern March 24th through 26th, and McNeese State on March 28th. Then on March 31st, April 1st, and April 2nd, it's our first game here at, of course, Lee Hines Field in Southern University, and we will play against Alcorn. And we'll have that game on the stream and also on the radio on the Cumulus Broadcasting, whether it's Baton Rouge or New Orleans. We'll have that on, too. That is coming up, again, March 31st, April 1st, and April 2nd, Lee Hines Field, which is right there in Southern University. Softball, Defend the Bluff Classic. Big games going on there. Alcorn, March 17th through 18th. Jackson State, March 22nd. And UAPB, March 24th through 25th. Bowling, regular season champions. And they're now going for the SWAC Championship Tournament title, March 24th through 26th. And they very close to winning that title last year. The tournament title, they finished second place. They were in the lead at one point in that game. Alabama State came back and won that match, so they lost it. But that's when you could see that this team was turning around, and that's exactly what they did. We're going to talk, of course, Coach White's in the house today. We've got they're going to big track and field events coming up. LSU, the Battle of the Bayous coming up. We got tennis. The NOLA played Xavier and Bradley University on March 15th, also against Rutgers as well. We got the Jagathon coming up. Now, that's an opportunity for the Jaguar Nation to get involved with Southern University Athletics, be a part of the team, and give back to the athletic department for scholarships, of course, equipment, facility upgrades, and everything like that. We want to raise some big money for that. That'll be on March 24th. And that's going to be at the F.G. Clark Activity Center. And I want to remind you, on that Wednesday, the 22nd, you go to Raising Cane's. That'll be on Plank Road and the 2 locations on Florida Boulevard. Everything you buy from Raising Cane's, you can buy 15 boxes of chicken, that delicious chicken or whatever you may buy at Raising Cane's. Proceed 15% of the proceeds will go to Southern University Athletics. So that's huge. That's, again, March 22nd at Raising Cane's Restaurants on Plank Road and 2 on Florida Boulevard. So make sure, if you're going to get Raising Cane's that day, make sure you go to those restaurants that support Southern University. Also, we've got the inaugural gala coming up. That's August 18th. We're going to have more information on that as time comes up as well. You can go to gojagsports.com, get all the information from that, and a whole lot more. So a lot of things coming at Southern University. Go to gojagsports.com and be able to see all the information for that. And we've got one more show here that's coming up in 2 weeks from tonight, which is the 29th of March. It's our final show for the spring. And then, of course, we'll be back for the fall. So that's going to be right here from TJ Ribs on Acadian at I-10. All right, so we got the Shrimptastic going on tonight, $19.99. We're going to have some of that here tonight as well. We also got the unbelievable drink that everybody loves. It's the Big Cat Hurricane for $8. Get that. Everybody's eating, having a good time right here. We're going to watch some of the little Jags right here coming up at 8 o'clock tonight. It's going to be on ESPNU. We're going to have it here. I understand NCAA tournament's all over. We got the University of Hawaii. The lady team is going to be here tonight at TJ Ribs, enjoying some ribs on the other side. So we got a lot of people here tonight at TJ Ribs, and we hope that you come by and join us as well. All right, when we come back right here, we've got more right here as we continue. As coming up next, we're going to talk to Coach Chris Crenshaw of the baseball team and get you ready for the SWAC Championship play that starts right here this weekend. We'll do that when we come back right here. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here from Acadian and I-10. It's TJ Ribs. Back in a moment right here on Pelican Sports TV.
Hey, y'all. I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore our state. Fill her up, then try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks. Or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways. Louisiana's a trip. Take one today.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaIsATrip.com.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try Ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
I need to try it first.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouger. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouger today.
Shell, the rhythm of Louisiana.
And now it's time for March Cashness from the Louisiana Lottery. Introducing Cash Crush, where you could win up to $6,000. It's sure to be a smash hit. Next up, double your winnings with double dollars. Win up to $20,000. And the captain, give it up for Casino Crossword. Top prize $30,000. Play the March Cashness scratch-offs from the lottery, giving you a reason to smile.
Welcome, everybody, back here to the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here from TJ Ribs on Acadian and I-10. And, of course, I'm Chris Powers with head baseball coach Chris Crenshaw. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing all right.
Good
Thanks
deal, my man. Well, first of all, last season, we want to talk a little bit about last season because it was unbelievable. I watched it on ESPN+. You came down almost to get for the third straight year into the NCAA tournament. That was an unbelievable baseball game.
Yeah, it was a long game. It was a long game to be on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
But those guys, they fought hard. They played hard the whole tournament. A lot of people don't know we've had we were short a day because it rained and we had to play back-to-back days. So
that's tough when that happens. Looking at this year, I think it was awesome for the Cactus Jack HBCU Classic over in Houston. Texas got to play right there in Minute Maid Stadium, right?
Yeah, it was a good venue. It's a dream. A lot of guys want to play in the major leagues. We got to play in the major league field.
And pretty unbelievable with that. Let's talk about this year's team. What are you seeing from this year's team that you feel that they're going to be strong at? Is it fielding, batting?
We've been playing good defense lately. We're starting to get some guys back. We've been banged up a little bit. I've been without 4 guys for the last 3 weeks. I haven't had my starting lineup since the second week of the season. That was basically the 4th game.
And Jalen Armstrong hitting .412 right now.
Yeah, he puts in a lot of work. It's starting to show. Last year, he was one of the guys that carried us, and he's off to a good start this year.
Right, and you got 2 players hitting over 300 right there, and Ratcliffe is right there behind him.
Yeah, Kyle Ratcliffe, he's a first-year guy transfer, left-handed hitter. I like left-handed hitters, and basically he's off to a good start too.
Everybody, I mean, left-handed hitters and left-handed pitchers are important to have. Coaches love to have them.
Yeah, I was a left-handed pitcher myself. So.
Oh, wow. I can do the switch hitting. I can do right and left, but I'd power in the right side, base hits on the left side, but I can't throw. I can throw better than most people can, but I can't pitch like that.
I was all right. I guess I
you
played
all right?
here.
You are, yeah, just all right. Now played here at Southern University too, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Played for Coach Kadar in 2006 and 2007.
How does it now look to see you're now the head coach of that when you talk to Coach Kadar? It's got to be pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, I never saw myself as being a coach and then to be here as a coach. I call him a lot.
And you've learned from him because you walk like him. When you walk out to the mound, it is a long walk to that mound.
I'm thinking about what I'm going to say when I get there. So.
Now, there's Major League Baseball is trying to speed up the game. I know at LSU, I know in those big Division I schools, they're doing that too. Is that going to be happening at Southern where we have to implement that clock?
We're all under the same umbrella.
So we have to have the clock
22nd. We got to have it next year. Those schools can afford it, got it now. So.
Yeah,
but I'm not for it.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't think so.
Baseball is a slow game for a reason. Speeding it up doesn't do any justice.
And at Southern University, unless it's in extra innings, it goes right under 3 or sometimes right at 3 hours. It's not like it's a 5-hour event here.
Right. We play fast, so that's one of the things I talk about, and we try to do it. And we normally average about 2 hours and 45 minutes. The new time clock really hasn't sped the game up. I've been watching games on ESPN Plus, and it's still 3-hour games.
Wow. How's the pitching going to be this year on your baseball team?
Beginning the season, I thought we were going to be really good. We struggled a little bit. I got some guys figuring out their roles. Some guys that are in new roles that were in different roles last year. So, I mean, it'll all work out. We're 4 weeks in. We got 12 more weeks left,
So we got some big games coming up. The first one at Grambling State. That's coming up this weekend. Then after that, you go to Texas Southern, and then after that, you come home to play Alcorn State March 31st through April the 2nd. So we're right in the middle of SWAC now.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to some home games. We've been on the road for a while. I kind of like going on the road so we can figure ourselves out. When you're at home, there's a lot of other stuff going on.
You've only had one home game this year.
Yeah, I was trying to get 2. The first UNO game was supposed to have been at home, but we had a schedule mix-up, and I decided to give it to them first so we get it on the –
So, and the conference championship in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, at Georgia Tech. It's all right.
Yeah?
It'll be a good opportunity for the kids, but I don't think it does the SWAC justice.
Right. You think it should be closer?
Yeah, and
more centralized?
I don't think it should be on another school's campus.
Right.
That gives us like a black eye. So.
Right. Should be at a nice was it Jackson, Mississippi? Was it nice there? We did
we played at the minor league park in Jackson, but other schools don't travel like we travel. So
no, exactly. Well, it's always fun. If you haven't been to a game, I mean, it really is fun. It's relaxing. I see Coach Jacobs. She brings a recliner when she goes.
Yeah,
I mean, that recliner looks
recliner
unbelievable. It's got electric, I think. There's a drink comes out of it and all that stuff. I mean, it is nice.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in one of those old
here's the Escalade
lawn chairs.
of chairs.
And she's, oh, my goodness, she got a nice chair. But she's there every game. Brings her kids there. Oh, it's awesome to see that.
Yeah, I like other sports to show up. We go support everybody else. So.
Right. All right, Coach. Well, good luck this SWAC season. I'll be there, of course, doing the PA for you and doing some on the stream, and also on the radio as well this year. Doing
Sounds
4 games on the air at home this year, so it'll be fun. All right, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
And go Jags, right?
We need it.
All right. We'll be back with more right here. Coach White's joining us for Talking Track and Field when we come back right here. It's TJ Ribbs, the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. We'll be back right after this timeout on Pelican Sports TV.
competition for this house is fierce.
Relax. You got a team to help you out. Huddle up. You have a home buying edge. A verified approval from Rocket Mortgage verifies your income, credit, and assets all up front, putting you ahead of regular pre-approval and letting sellers know you're serious.
Let's do this.
Put it in.
When you need a competitive edge in a crowded market, Rocket can.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. When it comes to healthcare, take charge and go see a doctor. The longer you wait, the worse it may get. If you need a doctor, call our Lady of the Lake physician group today. Come on, don't pass on your health.
Ouch! You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. Care South Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that Care South is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. Care South cares.
I've been writing this story. All of them done they notice. I'm not joking. All my guys, them know me.
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore our state. Fill her up, then try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks. Or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways. Louisiana's a trip. Take one today.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaIsATrip.com.
To the collection.
Preparing a meal. It's a lot like preparing for a game. It involves hard work, the right plan, and attention to detail. Great food, that's our passion. A taste of Louisiana, handcrafted from scratch. Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Home, away, any game day. At Walk-Ons, we'll help you do game day right.
All right, welcome back, everybody, here to TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics as we have Coach Banks is in Palo Alto, California, as the Lady Jags getting ready to play against Sacred Heart tonight in the NCAA Tournament's play-in game. That is in Palo Alto. The winner of that game will take on number 1 seeded Stanford in that bracket. Want to remind you, first of all, folks, if you like crawfish and you like football, we got the perfect date, April the 1st. It's going to be the football fundraiser, Crawfish Bowl, at 11 a.m. If you want some crawfish, come on by and get some. That money will go and help the football team with the purchase of crawfish. That is, again, going to be on April the 1st at 11 a.m. The spring game itself will be at 3 p.m. from A.W. Mumford Stadium. We'll have more information on that. You go to GoJagSports.com to get all the information on that. All right, we got Coach Tremaine White in the house. How you doing, Coach?
Doing well.
Good. Good to have you here, my friend. You got so many things coming up, no question about that. First of all, let's talk about the magnitude of that $1.3 million track renovation. Man, it looks nice.
It's great. I mean, it's good on a kid's body, and they're out there flying, running fast.
Yeah, and you got the Pelican Relay is going to come in there on April the 8th. It's going to be an opportunity to show people not only the Jaguar Nation, but all the teams that are coming. Tell us all the teams that will be there.
Right now we have some teams committed. Louisiana Tech is coming. Southeastern is coming. Grambling is coming. Mississippi Valley State is coming. Dillard is coming, just to name a few.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, to name a few. When's the last time we had the Pelican Relays?
The last time we had the Pelican Relays, I believe, in 2015.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. That's 8 years.
Yeah, it's been 8 years.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, it looks awesome. The Columbia Blue, color job on there was absolutely beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We got the gold exchange zones. So
yeah.
We're ready to roll.
So there was no thing, okay, we're going to do it, but most people do it red. There was nothing, we were going to do the red, right?
We had to go with the blue.
We had to go with the blue. There's no question about that. It's pretty cool. You got some stuff coming up. Louisiana Tech, the Jim Mize Invitational, March 17th through 18th. It's this weekend.
We're pretty excited about it. The kids been out, for like 3 weeks after indoor championships. So we had to get some training in, and the kids ready to go.
Wow, cool. And then also another chance for you to see it right here in Baton Rouge, Jaguar Nation, LSU, Battle of the Bayou, March 25th.
We're excited about that. We know this weekend is going to be a little cooler, but moving into the next weekend, it should be a lot warmer. So it's going to be pretty exciting to come into Baton Rouge and compete over LSU. So pretty excited about that. I'm really excited to, to see these kids just crank it up.
Is it a difference at all? Are we used to the humidity, the heavy air? I know because some people come here from out of town, out of state, what have you, and the heavy air. Now, this weekend is unbelievable. Mm-hmm. We have less humidity and what have you. But is it hard for runners to get adjusted to the heavy air?
Most of the sprinters, it's an easy adjustment for them. They like to come down and run down south in the heat.
Oh, wow.
But, when you're going over the 800 meters, it kind of comes a little challenging for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know when you go like to Denver or to anywhere in Colorado or Utah, you got to deal with the elevation.
Altitude.
Yeah, your altitude is absolutely can affect you. The Texan Relay is coming up March 29th, April 1st.
That's a big one for us. There's going to be a national caliber meet. And with conjunction to that one, we're going to go travel down to Texas State. So we travel about 18 to 20 kids for that meet because the kids got to qualify for that one. But we're pretty excited about that, going out there to Texas and compete.
Let's talk about April the 8th, that Pelicans Relays. What can the fans expect, Jaguar Nation fans expect, when they go and watch that meet?
I'm pretty excited for it. You're going to get everything at home. It's been a while. Like you say, it's been 8 years to compete in North Baton Rouge, and we're ready to get that track rolling at North Baton Rouge, get some track meets there. So pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about it.
Will there be concessions for the fans, all kind of stuff like that? I'm assuming there will be.
Yes, it will be concession for the fans. We will have all of that set up. It's at a unique time because it's right before Easter, that Saturday. So a lot of the kids going to be going back home and everything. But hopefully we'll get a lot of kids, that they go to school with every day to get, to see them.
Jagathon coming up this month, March 24th. What is on your Jagathon wish list?
We could always use a little bit more, even though we have the needs, the things that we really need, but we could always use some travel funds, some more equipment, apparel type stuff. So, that's always what the kids will really like,
Yeah, I think people need to, the fans need to understand that's exactly, what smaller schools like Southern University need. Mm-hmm. They need those funds like that to help out in all that stuff, equipment-wise and all that stuff. And also, too, a lot of people don't understand that. We've talked about, Denise and I've talked about the recruiting budget.
Recruiting budget, that's huge,
yeah.
Just to get out here and recruit kids from different states, got to fly them in and, show them around, and the coaches have to get out and see some talent from different places and doing a lot of traveling. So that's always a big need for us.
No question. Again, that's March 24th. It'll be on the Cumulus family channels, as well as of course, on the stream that we'll have it on with that. And so cannot wait for that. Again, fans, Jaguar Nation, come support the Jaguar track and field team. That again, April the 8th. A.W. Mumford Stadium, be plenty of places to sit.
Be plenty of places to sit. We got one of the top one of the top 10 venues in the country as far as seating capacity when it comes down to track and field.
So do we look like, obviously more events maybe in the future? I know we'll have it this year, and we'll probably have it again next year and so forth. But is there maybe more than one event's going to be happening soon?
Yes, it's going to be a lot of events. So we're going to have some events going on, taking place during the summer with some AAU meets and everything, and some meets for the kids and everything. And hopefully next year we're working on a bid with our conference to get the conference meet in Baton Rouge for the next 3 years. So that's some things that we're working on, and we got a lot of other things that going to come about in the future.
So that's 3 sports inside of A.W. Mumford Stadium.
Yes.
Track and field, football, and soccer.
Most definitely.
And Coach Fontenot was happy to be at A.W. Mumford. He said it was great the first year. Everything was great. Can't wait for it next year.
Yeah. I was really excited for Coach Fontenot. I saw him upset the number 1 team in the SWAC, in Mumford Stadium.
That's right. So a lot of things going on again. April the 8th, the Pelican Relays over at A.W. Mumford Stadium. Go to GoJagSports.com to get more information about that. All right, when we come back, we've got Coach Sias. Floyd Sias is on the show. The head, of course, the head of all the cheerleading that we have at Southern University, represent the team so well. And we'll be talking to him as the coach right here. When we come back, it's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers, back with more right here from TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10 right after this timeout on Pelican Sports TV.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right?
You ever come to Louisiana? Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive auto for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary. I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary. Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
When the needs are evident, but the solutions are not, a well-calculated design steeped in hard-earned expertise is what we've built our reputation on. Go ahead. Ask us to prove it, because we'd love to. Performance is what drives us. It's how we foster a culture of expertise and informs our approach to complicated challenges. CSRS defines our client relationships by how we perform and the chemistry we build together, with a comprehensive, masterful integration of engineering and development, program management and disaster recovery, and as client advisors and planners. After more than 4 decades of careful, strategic growth, we have refined our multidisciplinary approach to encompass a diverse collection of services designed to revolutionize what it means to build a better community. Our legacy is easy to see. It's found in our projects, our people, and it's evident in the places our work has touched. And we've resolved to prove this legacy every single time. We are accelerators, trusted facilitators of public and private sectors, the force that imagines, designs, and builds the bedrock to propel tomorrow's stronger, smarter communities. Because what we do isn't about buildings or developments or infrastructure. It's about ensuring that the parts which are fragile in the communities we call home are carefully considered and thoughtfully redesigned to be stronger and smarter for the benefit of tomorrow. The proof of who we are is all around us. So go on. Ask us to prove it, because we're ready to. CSRS, building stronger, smarter communities together.
All right, welcome back, everybody, here to the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Got some Jaguar Nation sitting right here enjoying some delicious food and having good. We're going to have the watch party coming up right here soon, right here for the Southern University Lady Jags taking on Sacred Heart tonight in the NCAA play-in game from Palo Alto, California, the campus of Stanford University. We'll have that coming on right here. Right now, it's our cheerleading coach, Floyd Sias, on the air. How you doing, Coach?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. Folks, let me tell you what, on Thursday, our first game that Southern University played in the SWAC tournament in Birmingham, Alabama, I was there. We had some fans there. Cheerleaders didn't make it down to that point. Then they came on Friday, and the level of the basketball team was coming. He's the reason why they hit 3 3-pointers in 13 seconds.
Now, I can't take all the credit, but I'll take some of it. We did bring a little bit of energy to Birmingham.
I mean, you brought a lot of energy. That with you and the Human Jukebox, the band was unbelievable. Y'all were cheering loud, getting on, representing Southern University in the middle of the court, what have you. I thought it was great.
Absolutely.
The SWAC gave y'all merchandise to throw out to the fans.
Absolutely.
Great exposure there.
We pretty much became the stars of the show.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole.
No doubt. Right, no doubt about that. I believe we're still on. All right, let's talk about the Daytona, the cheer competition coming up soon.
That is NCAA College Nationals. It is April 5th through 9th in Daytona Beach, Florida. We'll be leaving to go there on April 5th, but on April 2nd, we have our showcase where we show our routine to everybody in the community can come out and watch, see us perform, have a good time, and just celebrate the kids. This is the one time when people get to cheer on cheerleaders.
Yeah, and I think it's great. And it's always tough competition.
Absolutely.
It's the best of the best.
Right. And last year we had about 13 people in our division. This year is 19 in our division. Last year we placed top 3. We were the highest scoring HBCU in the whole competition. It was over 300 teams total and altogether, the whole competition. We had one of the top scorers as well. The team that actually beat us had the top 10 score. So had we beat them, we would have had a top 10 score as well. Right. That's our goal this year, to get that top 10 score.
So it's training that you have for all the regular sports and all that stuff, and then there's extra training for this?
Absolutely. There's all the training and the skills that we do for the actual seasons where we're performing on the sidelines, and then we have to bring it all together to create an actual routine for nationals. But what people don't know is a lot of stuff that we're doing on the sidelines, it's just prepping us for nationals. It's the same skills we've been throwing, getting that repetition, getting that muscle memory, getting them to be real comfortable with the skills. You got to think about it. They're throwing someone in the air. You got to trust.
Right.
So getting a lot of trust within each other.
And your cheerleaders watch this show because everybody you're that guy from TV on that show that you do all the time for Southern University. So for those young people that may be coming to Southern University next year and what have you, you and I were talking about it on the air on the one of the basketball games. When is tryouts for next year?
Tryouts are April 19th through the 22nd. It's a 3-day process. Absolutely. It's 1 week after we come back from nationals.
Wow.
Exactly 1 week after we come back from nationals.
Wow. So where do they need to go to fill out a form or what have you?
You can look it up. You can find it on our Instagram at Southern U Cheer. The link is in the bio. You fill out the link. You fill out the Google form. It sends you all the information. It sends me a message. It sends you a message, and it gives them the dates, the times, and everything they need to have as far as the requirements.
How many are going to be on the squad total? I know you have difference from the football down to the basketball and all that stuff.
Well, the difference between football and basketball is there's so many basketball games, and with them being student athletes and other things that they're required to do, we cut the team in half for basketball, and also we don't have enough space to have everybody on the court, so we kind of give them a little bit of breaks. But I don't really have a number set. I always tell people when they ask me, I have enough uniforms for 30 girls and 10 boys. Now, I'll never pick that many, but I have enough uniforms to cover all those people.
And like I said, the one thing I told you, and I told you that day of the basketball game, when I was watching TV and Southern University Grambling was playing in Utah, Gabrielle Union, one of my favorite actresses.
Mine too.
was there taking pictures with the Southern University cheerleading
She was
squad.
taking pictures with them. She even reposted them on her social media, and she was like, we were like, oh, we were starstruck. We were so excited to meet you. And she was like, no, I was the one that was starstruck. She even sent me a message on Instagram in the direct message and told me how she enjoys our program, she enjoys our school, and her and her family are planning to make a game this fall.
Oh, wow. Would that be awesome? And they've got a seat right next to me in the booth.
Oh, okay. I'll let her know.
Right there next
her
to
and I have become best friends. She was my best friend in my head already, so now she's there.
Awesome. And we have cheerleaders right now in Palo Alto, California.
Absolutely. We have 6 out there as well as Lacumba.
All right, so you'll be able to see them tonight on TV. That's pretty awesome with that. Coach Floyd Sias, I'm going to ask you this. Coach is not here, but I'm going to ask you this. When is that interim coming off that tag?
Look, you ask him, because I feel like that interim could have came off a long time ago.
I think
it would be a great birthday present for me.
I think so. We're going to definitely set that straight. He's going to watch this replay.
Hey, Coach.
We need to get the interim off.
Take it off.
Take it off right now. Coach, as always, my man, great job.
Thank you. Oh, and don't forget Jackathon is coming up.
What is your wish list?
My wish list is scholarships and new mats. A lot of the cheerleaders that you see, they're not on scholarships for cheer. They're here because they love it.
Oh, wow.
And with the way that the cheer is going to get the best, you got to give them scholarships to come. We're losing a lot of kids to other schools close to here because they have the funding to give it. So if we can get that funding as well, we can continue to get the best in the nation. Everybody knows that Southern is one of the best programs in the country. Even now, when I talk to my other HBCU coaches, I'm one of the younger ones in the group, but everybody comes to me for advice, and I'm like, why are y'all talking to me? And I realize it's Southern, and I have to always remind our girls, we're Southern. Like, we are Southern. We are the standard. We are who people look up to, who try to beat us, because that's a championship for them when you beat Southern.
Right. You're absolutely right on that. March 24th, that's Jagathon. Definitely get your donations ready. Join the team, whether it's cheerleading, whether it's a volleyball, whether it's track and field, whatever you want to put your donation to, you can do that with a Jagathon coming up on March 24th from 9 a.m. to about 6 p.m. at the F.G. Clark Activity Center. When we come back, we're talking to some great Southern University supporters and some great suites with that. We'll do that when we come back right here. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here from TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10. Back in a moment right here on Pelican Sports TV.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouget. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouget today.
Preparing a meal. It's a lot like preparing for a game. It involves hard work, the right plan, and attention to detail. Great food, that's our passion. A taste of Louisiana, handcrafted from scratch. Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Home, away, any game day. At Walk-Ons, we'll help you do game day right.
Men, not going to the doctor puts you at greater risk for such killers as heart disease, stroke, cancer, and more. If you need a doctor, call Our Lady of the Lake Physician Group today. Get to the doctor. Don't pass on your health.
Hi, my name is Bryson Armstrong. I'm a freshman animal science pre-vet major at the Southern University. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I am the recipient of the Dr. George E. Robinson Jr. Endowed Scholarship. Now think about this. The study of agriculture is regarded as the first and longest standing college within the Southern University system.
And now it's time for March Cashness from the Louisiana Lottery. Introducing Cash Crush, where you could win up to $6,000. It's sure to be a smash hit. Next up, double your winnings with Double Dollars. Win up to $20,000. And the captain, give it up for Casino Crossword. Top prize, $30,000. Play the March Cashness scratch-offs from the lottery, giving you a reason to smile.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Competition for this house is fierce.
Relax. You got a team to help you out. Huddle up. You have a home buying edge. A verified approval from Rocket Mortgage verifies your income, credit, and assets all up front, putting you ahead of regular pre-approval and letting sellers know you're serious.
Let's do this.
Put it in.
When you need a competitive edge in a crowded market, Rocket can.
That duck is fired up.
All right, welcome back, everybody, right here to TJ Ribs. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers, and right now we got Brian Johnson and Joshua Collins right here from the Great American Cookie Company and Marble Slab. And I heard some oohs already from the crowd because that is so good. Guys, let's talk about it. Tell us, first of all, where you guys are located at.
Okay, we're located in Zachary. Our address is 20103 Old Scenic Highway. If you just come right on down Old Scenic Highway, you won't miss us. Right on the left-hand side.
And just smell, because you can smell that cookie going right here. And tell us about what do y'all make, like the marble slab? Do y'all make a cake with that, don't y'all, or no?
So we do. Traditionally, Marble Slab and Great American Cookie Company are two franchises that we've merged together. So you have everything that comes with Great American Cookies, brownies, cookies, cake slices. And then you also have on the other end, ice cream, homemade ice cream that we make in the store weekly. We use a local dairy. Everything that we have is fresh. I mean, it's a pretty nice experience.
Now, what's the strangest birthday cookie or cake that you've ever made?
Ooh. What you think? What you think the strangest one is?
I would say anything that is related to a bachelor party or bachelorette party.
Oh,
we won't
wow.
go into details, but anything that's circulating around that can
So
get
it's all
pretty
about
weird.
the wording, what people want on there.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And it smells. How do y'all get from not eating a million cookies in there? It smells so good every day.
You know, it's ice cream for me. I can deal with the cookies. If I never ate another one, it'll be okay. But that ice cream
gets you.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Tell us your personal connection to Southern University and HBCUs.
Well, for me, growing up in North Baton Rouge on Saturday nights, just for my family, the thing to do was to go to Montfort Stadium for everybody. Go to Montfort Stadium. That was the thing to do for our family. So whether or not you attended Southern or not, that's the thing. That was the thing to do for our whole family. And just getting in a position now to be able to give back to HBCUs, to give back to our HBCU. That was just the thing for us.
How long have you been a Southern supporter?
Since 2019.
2019?
Yep.
And you've been a supporter for Southern University Athletics, you as an individual for...
Whole life. Life, yeah. Back when I was 5. As long as I can remember. It was just a family thing. That's what we had to do as a family.
Why did you get involved with Southern University as far as your business connection? Why would you want to sponsor Southern University Athletics?
Just because, just like I say, just to give back to something that's been around for so long. And it was important to me as a kid, for us as a whole, to be able to have something to do on a Saturday night and be there. So, again, just why not be able to give back and put back into what was important to you growing up and what's important to us as a minority-owned business, just to support people that look like us.
How does it, you think, benefit the Southern University students?
Well, I mean, just whatever we do for Southern University, we know it goes back to athletics. Right. And whatever goes back to athletics goes back into the student athletes. We want to continue our support with Southern University athletics and the student athletes as much as we can.
Right. And definitely, so do you open on game days where people can come there on game days, or are you at the stadium at all, or?
We have been at the stadium on game days on the east and the west side. We've had ice cream, we've had cookies, we've had cookie slices, and the store is open on game day. So, it's always a big deal. If you want to put in an order for your tailgate, want to put in an order for your anything that you have coming up, just call the store, order you a cake. We'll make it.
Wow.
I like to just plug in. We're about 12 minutes away from Southern, so it's not a long trip at all.
No, not at all. And that does surprise you, because I've been looking at homes in Zachary, and I couldn't believe how quick of a trip it was back down to Southern University.
Yeah, 9 miles.
Yeah, it's
9
unbelievable.
miles.
It's unbelievable. So tell everybody your hours. Give us your hours of operation.
So we're open 7 days a week. Monday through Thursday, we open at 11 and we close at 8. On the weekends, we stay open a little later, so we open at 11, close at 9.
All right, cool deal. Unbelievable. A Great American Cookie Company and Marble Slab. I love the way y'all put the ice cream together. Y'all mix everything in. It seems like it was done like that the old way.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, I actually be the one, I was the rat who had to turn the ice cream maker.
Yeah, well, it's not like that anymore. But
Right.
the ice cream is made fresh in-house.
Yeah.
And nobody's in there turning.
And the way y'all, I just love the way y'all, just like I said, mix everything together. Make sure you put it on that slab, on that marble slab, just like the title of the company does. Put it on that marble slab. You mix things in there, and it just makes it better to me.
Right.
Yeah.
We like to say that we sell you guys an experience, not just cookies and ice cream,
Yeah.
but it's somewhere you can go, the whole family can enjoy.
Yeah, I told you, I was just staring one time. I watched that being done when it first came out, and I'm like watching it, and I'm like, okay, your order's ready. Chris, your order's ready. And I'm like staring at you guys doing that. It's so awesome to do that.
Yeah. It's an
Pretty
experience to watch. I mean, you watch it from the start to the finish.
Yeah.
So.
Unbelievable. Brian Johnson, Joshua Collins, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your support for Southern University, Great American Cookie Company, and Marble Slab. Tell again, everybody, the exact location where you're at.
It is 20103 Old Scenic Highway in Zachary. You just come on down our way. I promise you won't miss it.
All right, and look for them football season, and look for them game days, and order your cookies right there, your cookies, cakes, whatever you made for your tailgating, right there on the Saturday, getting ready for a game. We'll be back with more as we continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here from TJ Ribs on Acadian 910. Back after this timeout on Pelican Sports TV.
Competition for this house is fierce.
Relax. You got a team to help you out. Huddle up. You have a home buying edge. A verified approval from Rocket Mortgage verifies your income, credit, and assets all up front, putting you ahead of regular pre-approval and letting sellers know you're serious.
Let's do this.
Put it in.
When you need a competitive edge in a crowded market, Rocket can.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. When it comes to healthcare, take charge and go see a doctor. The longer you wait, the worse it may get. If you need a doctor, call Our Lady of the Lake Physician Group today. Come on, don't pass on your health.
Ouch! You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. Care South Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that Care South is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. Care South cares.
I've been writing this book. All of them done they notice. I'm not joking. All my guys them know me. Since so.
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore our state. Fill her up, then try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks. Or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways. Louisiana's a trip. Take one today.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaIsATrip.com.
We're connected to the collection.
Preparing a meal. It's a lot like preparing for a game. It involves hard work, the right plan, and attention to detail. Great food, that's our passion. A taste of Louisiana, handcrafted from scratch. Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Home, away, any game day. At Walk-Ons, we'll help you do game day right.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Here's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Right here, TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10. We've got a very special person here to pull some names. Tell everybody your name, where you're from.
I'm Angel Jenkins, and I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
And when I'm going to tell you what kind of commitment Angel has. It's unbelievable. Always traveling with the team. She was in Birmingham, Alabama, screaming loud and proud. They cooked for the media for the football press conferences and what have you. Anytime that Southern University asks her to do anything, she is the first person there. We love you to death. You are unbelievable. You are a super fan. And they got coaches and screaming yell. Coach Jacobs yelling at you like that. It's pretty impressive. All right, let's pull some names. 2 tickets for baseball, 2 tickets for softball. Tickets for softball go to Pat Deseran. Pat Deseran. Congratulations. And 2 tickets for the baseball will go to Joyce Deseran. All right, we got 2 Deserans winning. That's pretty impressive. Go play the lottery tonight. Our final show for the spring is coming up 2 weeks from tonight, March 29th. But don't forget, 5 days before that, it's Jagathon, March 24th. It's going to be at the F.G. Clark Activity Center on the campus of Southern University. We'll have Coach Banks right here. Go Jags, Lady Jags tonight against Sacred Heart. Until then, I'm Chris Powers saying so long, everybody.